some of the lyrics which jumped out at me, which I love. It's a very lyric-driven album. I mean, the beats are there, but you get to the points pretty fast. Like, my joint. Get screwed.
Yeah.
One of the lines, I live my life in a magazine. I live my life with a TV screen. I live my life on birth control. Lost my mind to rock and roll. Like, that's some rebel shit right there.
Yeah.
I rocks with it.
Thank you. I'm happy you like that. Zoe Kravitz is on it. I have to say thank you to her. You know, she and I actually share a birthday. So
Really?
I call her my birthday twin.
What's your birthday?
December 1st.
Does that make you Sagittarius?
To some people, yes.
Okay. I'm Sagittarius too. I try to claim as many
cool. What's
people
your
as I
birthday?
can. December 17th.
Okay.
Like, I'm right in the mix of it, so I'm
love
hardcore.
that.
Like,
all right.
the scale ain't gonna shift.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I was happy she was a part of it, you know, and just lyrically, you know, as a writer, I took my time. I knew that I was processing a lot of things post-election and just, you know, not wanting to stay angry, not wanting to stay upset, but figuring out how to make, how to celebrate those who need to be celebrated, and how to turn, you know, what some could deem as a political tone, how to make us party to that, and to feel like when we're on the front lines, we have a soundtrack that we can be listening to. So Screwed is one of those songs. In the chorus, you fuck the world up now, we'll fuck it all back down. That was something I actually came up with when I was on my tour bus.
The melodic rebelliousness
yeah.
to a lot of the songs on the album just makes it makes it fun.
Thank you.
It gives me a certain spirit, man.
Yeah,
where,
I
like,
didn't want it to feel dark or down, or you're reminding us of where we are. We know where we are in society. We know, you know, we know these things. We don't want to be, you know, we don't want to hear that all the time. So I had to really figure out how I was going to be honest, how I was going to be vulnerable, how I was, you know, going to shoot straight with the things that I was feeling, and then at the same time, you know, put it together to where it made you feel uplifted and encouraged and inspired. So I hope I did that.
I think the more and more people, like, you know, stumble across it. I mean, you have the career that most people wish they could have. You know, you're not somebody that people see every day all the time. But if Janelle Monáe announces she's going to be somewhere, people are going to show up, and a lot of people would die to have that.
Really? You think people will show up?
Yeah, I mean, you be at your shows. Like, I mean, have you ever been to a show that looked like a Mexican standoff since you've started? No, like, people are in there.
Well,
so they're definitely rocking with the message.
It's love, and I don't take one person for granted at all.
And let's talk about the cosigns. I mean, you've gotten some of the best ones all throughout your career, whether it's Erykah Badu, whether it's Prince, whether it's Pharrell, who's on the new project as well. Stevie's Dream. Like, that's really Stevie Wonder talking on the skit.
Yeah.
Are y'all friends?
Stevie is first of all somebody who's inspired me my entire life. He's a musical hero to not just myself, but so many artists. And I feel honored to have a personal relationship with him as a mentor. And what you hear on the album is a conversation that we had at his kitchen table, or not his kitchen table, his dining room table. We had a conversation there, and he asked me to record him. And we were just talking about the recent protests, and, you know, we were talking about just where we are, you know, as a people. And I know he, you know, someone who lived through the civil rights movement, who lost friends. I know he had some insight, and I asked him, you know, what he thought should be at the forefront of any movement. And he spoke about love and the power of speaking from love, and not allowing your last words to be words of anger, you know, but turn them into words of expression that can be understood better through words of love. And so I thought that was what I was trying to say with this project. He pretty much summed up everything that I was trying to say, and I hope that people feel at the root of all of it, you know, when you listen to the project, you feel that love. You feel that I'm speaking from love. You feel that I believe, which I do, that no revolution can happen with the you know, without love. You know, I don't think it'll be built to last.
Stevie, a pretty fun guy.
He's very fun and funny.
I can only imagine.
You so many times just by the things that he says. I'm just like, oh my goodness,
Now,
is this the same person or not?
in hanging with him,
Yeah.
have you ever felt compelled, just even just for 1 second, just like to roll something in his direction and see if he'll catch it?
He would. He is. Oh, let me tell you, he is on it. He is on it.
People say when you lose a sense, everything else is so heightened. It's almost like you better than a person who has all 6 senses.
Oh, he is not going to miss a beat. You can't get anything past him. He's an incredible guy, a giving spirit.